What's up, guys, and welcome back to the farm here in Kinlaig. We're going to be starting this beautiful morning off with selling our clothes in just a bit. But we got another solid day's work ahead of us. But yeah, nothing bigger than the selling of these clothes here shortly. I would like to get our grass field more prepped for our cattle, which we're going to be buying. We'll see if we can get around to that today. But first things first, let's load these pallets of clothes up. And while we're waiting for more of those to pop out, let's take a quick look at our fields from the menus, make sure we're not missing nothing. I do know we need to fertilize our grass field today. Let's see, pH levels is good. Nitrogen levels, yeah, everything's going to be good except our grass field. And I've already got our sprayer waiting on that field, so we'll get into that as soon as possible. And where is weeds? Did we get all the weeding done? No, we still have 50 and 20 here to weed today too, so that ain't gonna be too bad. We'll just swap out the fertilizer for some herbicide in our sprayer, and we can knock that out really quickly too. But let's get these clothes loaded up. And we got another tailor shop down at the production yard we can't forget about. Oh my gosh, there's gonna be quite a bit of clothes here. Oh my goodness. That's over half a trailer load right there. All right, well, this could quite possibly be... Oh, let me, yeah, let's try not to tear down the telephone pole. But yeah, this should be the biggest payment we've ever received in this series so far, so we're looking forward to that. But I want to get rid of this tailor shop at some point here soon. Yeah, I think this one's it. So another 300 liters of clothes. As soon as that pallet pops out, we are going to sell that tailor shop. That way we're not wasting any fabric or anything like that, and we can just sell it, take our money, and run, but it gets it off the farm. And let's see, while we're in here, let's take a look at where we're going with these clothes. Oh man, we're going to the Logistics Center West. That's pretty close to the farm here, but that's going to be over $20,000 per pallet. Let's tag that place. Yeah, it's really close to the farm. I'll go down here to the production yard real quick and pick up those clothes, and I'll see you guys back for our payment. Guys, I tell you what, the town of Kinlaig is not meant for big 18-wheelers. I should have went the long way, I think. It is tight around here, let me tell you. But we're going to make it here. Nonetheless, we're about to get paid well over $1 million for this right here, I imagine. 67,000 liters of clothes all together that we've gotten made this year. And let's see what we can get. Almost right at $1.5 million for that load right there. Oh my gosh. We are almost at $4 million, guys. Holy smokes. That is awesome. All right, well, let's get back to the farm and let's do some work. I think before I fertilize that grass field, guys, I'm going to hook the fin up to the mulcher here. And we're going to see if we can't mulch that grass. I know we just planted it, and it's probably considered the first growth stage. And I'm not even sure this is going to work, if it'll put that mulch state on this field, but we're going to try it because only half of it is mulched. We're going to try to put the whole thing in the mulch state here. And like I said, I don't know if this is going to work, but I know when I run this thing over just regular yard, it works, or visually anyway. But if we look at this, the pH value is perfect right now. This might get rid of the pH level. I'm not sure. But you can see here, yeah, the whole thing, or only half of it's mulch. I'm going to mulch the whole thing just so everything's even. Let's hop in here. I'll knock this job out real quick. Hopefully this doesn't get rid of our pH level. Let me drive up here just a little piece. That is definitely different looking visually, and yeah, you can see it is putting the mulch state on here. So that's great news. Let me stop here. Let's take a look at this grass now. All right, it kept the pH value. It's still perfect. So I think we're good. And like I said, I will do this whole field just so everything looks even. Everything's kind of standard across the board. And when I get done with this job, then we will fertilize it. And hopefully, possibly even put our cows on here today. We shall see. But let me knock this out real quick. And I'll see you guys in a bit. On the last little run here. And there we go. That's the whole field mulched up. Ready to be fertilized. And then it's going to be ready for some cattle. I'm pretty excited about these Highland cows. I know it's just beef cows. A lot of people, I feel like, in this game probably don't deal with it. But I feel like since we've got money and we're really established in this series, I do want to experiment with it. It might not be worth it, but we shall see. It's something I've wanted to do since the first episode. I said I'd get them back, and that's what I'm going to do here. I'm going to buy back the Highland cattle we started with, and then some. I'm curious to see, too, how many cows will actually fit over here in this field. I would say we could fit 100 in there at least anyway. I don't know how many acres that is, but let's see if we can knock the fertilizing out really quick. This should only be like a couple of runs, I imagine, with this big sprayer. And let's make sure our crop sensor is on. Everything is looking good. Let's look at the map, make sure we're putting the correct amount on there. Oh, yeah, that's looking good. Oh, this little plowed section here, I don't know why it keeps doing that, but yeah, it never does put the right pH or nitrogen level where we plowed. I don't understand why, but that's just something we're going to have to deal with, I guess. But yeah, this ain't even worth speeding up right here. One more run and we'll be done with this field. Let's not hit that tree. There we go. I think for the most part this sprayer is a little too big for most of these fields. Definitely not too big for our cotton fields across the road. But honestly, though, can you really have anything that's too big? All this does is speed us up, so we can't complain. If it takes us a little extra time to maneuver this thing inside of these smaller fields, I think it's still well worth it. Let's try to make sure we're going to hit every little piece of this field. Yeah, we're looking good. Oh, man. Well, we're looking good on most of it. But on the mini-map down there, we're not looking too hot, and we're still missing some of this. I don't know if that's like a visual glitch. Like it's doing perfect here. Let's see what it does right now. No, okay, it took care of that. But you can see where it's still red over there. And it left all of this up here kind of a different color. Yeah, nitrogen bad. 5 out of 65. I wonder why it did that. Huh, and that's a pretty good section of this field. Well, I'll tell you what, I don't want to put cows on here before that's fixed, if it's fixable. Yeah, it's not putting any more fertilizer down right now. I do have the sprayer on. Well, I don't know. I would go ahead and put the cows on here, but yeah, that's a good quarter of the field there that's not fertilized. I don't want that. We want those cows to have the most pasture they can. So I tell you what I might do is I may wait till tomorrow. I think for now, let's just empty the fertilizer right here. Then I'll hop in here and pick up our herbicide. We'll get the weeding done in this field in front of our house anyways. But yeah, I might try to hit that again later, but otherwise, yeah, I think I may wait now until next month before we buy our cattle. That's a little bit aggravating. And hopefully next month it'll actually let us fix that nitrogen level over there. If it don't, I really don't know what to do. Well, I guess we'll just put the cows on there anyway. Yeah, I don't know, guys. We'll see what it does next month. Okay, let's see if we can ease down here. Oh my gosh, that I forgot how big of a drop off that is. I pass it multiple times every day, and I'm like, yeah, it's a big drop off. But till you actually drop off of it, we almost flipped our sprayer here. Good night. All right, well, this field's going to be quite the same. I think just a couple passes will cover this entire area with herbicide. Back up here. Let's turn it on, and we'll get on with this one. Try not to hit any vehicles over there on the main road. Okay, yeah, I see the line up there. Oh, we're doing good. And once this is complete, we don't have to worry about our cotton fields anymore this year. So that'll be really good to go ahead and get that over with. And then we don't have to worry about these fields until October, when harvest season rolls around. But yeah, all that is looking good. We knock this out in just a second. Gotta fix that number 2, though. Oh, man. It'd be all right. We'll make it work. But yeah, I think that is just a glitch. There's no reason that nitrogen level should be different over there. I've prepped it all the same. No reason for it to be different. Well, skirting over our stone wall there. No harm, no foul. There we go. Just a little bit more here. So I think this will be all we have to do on our farm today, which means if I'm not going to spend some money on a big cow barn today, I've got all this money. I almost got 4 million now. I guess some wood products are selling in the background. But it's burning a hole in my pocket. What I could do is go ahead and buy that farm up there behind the castle. That was the dream farm. a few years ago. So yeah, I think I'd like to go look at it one more time just to make sure I haven't changed my mind. Let's see, where's the rest of these weeds at? I can't even tell here. Oh, we're about to hit them, yeah. But regardless, I would like to buy another farm separate from this one because we've kind of turned this one into just a strictly sheep, wool, and cotton farm. Although we're getting ready to add some cows to it, but I don't think the cows should be too much work. Especially if we can get that pasture to keep them fed throughout the year. This farm will pretty much run itself for like 8 months out of the year. But I would like a separate farm just so we can experiment, maybe do some different things, grow some different crops, raise some different animals, stuff like that, that I haven't got to yet. But, you know, with $4 million in the bank, there is absolutely no pressure. If we do something and we screw up, I think we're still going to be fine. Having this kind of financial freedom is awesome in this game. I've never had it. Like if we would have done something like horses or these cows in the beginning of the game and it wasn't making us money fast, we definitely wouldn't be at this point. You know what I mean? Like it's no pressure with a bank account like this right now. But let's give up on this field for today. We'll tackle that next month. And let's go see if we can buy a farm. Alrighty. This is the woods behind the little house. Let's see where we are here. Okay, yeah, there's... Well, I thought that was a grass field in the past, but here's the little house that we had seen. It's not a sleeping trigger point or nothing like that. But I feel like we did work in this field. Maybe it wasn't grass. It's spinach now. Jeez. I definitely don't want to do spinach because I think that's different harvesters and everything else. But is this little house sitting on this field or 75? All right, I think that might be on 75, but it's mostly woods, which is okay. We can get rid of the trees. We can stick them in a sawmill. This field down here, this is wheat. I tell you what. Potato. Don't pigs like potatoes? I know potatoes is a big different harvester too, but I feel like there might be some use for potatoes. I don't know. I'll tell you what. But well, let's buy these 3 fields. Let's buy 75. That's 370K. Let's just go ahead and do it. We'll buy field 29. And we'll buy 30. We still got 3.3 million in the bank. 30 needs weeded. And 31 needs weeded too. I don't think we'll buy 31 right now. Let's see. What about field 32 over here? This one's barley. We could go ahead and buy this one, because we're going to have a harvester for the wheat anyway. So yeah, let's just go ahead and buy this one. That's $443,000. Oh, shoot. We're spending all kinds of money today. Lousy day. I'd like to own everything in this corner, but we better slow our roll a little bit. Oh man, we need to purchase soil information too. This over here could be a good horse farm, I feel like. This is nice and flat. If we buy both of these fields over here. But yeah, let's... which menu is this? There we go. Purchase soil information. For all the fields we just purchased. There we go. Those 2 need fertilized bad. Field 32 could use some fertilize. Well, we got the sprayer for it. We can knock that out real quick. So I guess let me get on that. I'll drive it over here. It's quicker than the tractors we got, so shouldn't be too bad of a trip. And yeah, shouldn't take that long to knock those jobs out. But we just bought a lot of fields, guys. That's the most fields I've ever bought in one day. Now let's go take care of them a little bit, I suppose. All right, this sprayer's definitely getting its use today. If I can get back in here. I feel like it is, we was talking about the size of it earlier. It is going to be way too big for these fields. Look at this. Those buses up there have made a traffic jam. My gosh. It's going to be kind of cool to learn this end of town, though. I'll probably speed this up. Shouldn't take long at all. Knock out these little fields. I'll fertilize them all. I don't think I will spray herbicide on the potatoes because I don't even know if I'll be harvesting those or not yet. I'll think about it. But at least for today, I'll fertilize them. Why not? But yeah. Anyways, I will roll on with this job. See you guys in a bit. There we go. That's the fertilizing done for all these small fields. I noticed they all have trim lines except for the potatoes. But that's no big deal. That fertilize will increase our yield a little bit. Maybe it'll make up for those trim lines. And we can always get rid of those come next season. We can cultivate those out. But yeah, this is going to be a good looking farm up here, folks. It is just gorgeous. Oh my gosh. Let's try not to drive this over the fence there. But yeah, this is beautiful up here. So we've got about another 100 liters of clothes for this tailor shop to make. And I may hang around a bit just to see if I can catch it. And we'll grab that pallet. And as soon as it comes out, we're going to sell this place just so we don't lose all that much fabric and wool. Or we're not going to waste it. But that might be tomorrow. We shall see. But yeah, let's go ahead and end this episode, I think. Next episode, we may dabble a little bit more with our new farm. But the biggest thing I want for May is to get our cow pasture in over at our cotton farm. I really want to get those things in. It's unfortunate with the nitrogen situation this month. Hopefully we can get that fixed in May. Even if we can't, I still think we'll go ahead and we will put the cows on it regardless. I'm just kind of OCD, I guess. I'd like the fields to be perfect before we do something like that. Especially since we're not going to have the ability to do anything with that field in the future. But yeah, I'm just looking out for the cows, man. I want to give them the best field, the best grass to graze on. Yeah, I'm just looking out for them. There's a nice fish. But other than that, yeah, we may go look a little bit deeper into the new farm we just purchased. Really didn't even get to enjoy it today. We just worked it a little bit. But I think growing some different stuff over there would be nice. It'd be nice to split the year up to where we're not just busy half of it. We'll have something to do every month. And yeah, we can experiment, like I said, over there with some different things, hopefully. So I'm really liking our bank, man. Having this kind of freedom with our money. We got all kinds of options, and let me tell you, I'm liking every minute of it. So I hope you guys enjoyed this one, and I will see you next month. Till then, y'all keep it sweet.